also acquire some additional, what shall I say, additional qualities, additional skills. Do something unique, become something, maybe yoga, maybe herbal medicine, maybe Reiki, maybe astrology, maybe meditation. Don't become Ramdev Baba, but still. Okay, acquire some skills, tarot reading, hand reading, or face reading, or some field. For example, a lot about helicopters. That will improve because people will turn to you. Language, pick up new language.
Body language.
Body language. Body language also, another language also you learn. Okay. I'll tell you, for example, every time I come and speak here, I feel quite nice and high. When I meet all of your sincere faces, I talk to you all. I'm telling you frankly, why would one come in the rain, etc.
We also enjoy.
You enjoy it, no good, thank you. Now what I'm saying is, so get this thing. It's not that, look, I'm a retired man, I'm 71, I've got a full-time job still, I travel, but I make it a point to come and speak here because it adds to my personality, it adds to my joy in life. So please do that. Pick up any field which you like, and there may be so many, or become good at crosswords and Sudoku, etc. And then if you can solve problems which others can, let people will start coming to you. Now, I got one person, my colleague in my office. Whenever I have difficulty with Sudoku, I go to him, and I can see the pride in his face. He leaves everything and helps me. Today he has come after 1 month's leave, and I said, there is some difficulty here. He said, come on, leave it. We'll start, we'll do it together. So he feels good. Okay. Then choose your associate and read biographies. Another important thing is help others. That improves your self-image. The very fact that you are giving something, you are doing something for others, not only increases your happiness but improves your self-image also. Helping others. And many authors have said, you cannot help others without helping yourself. Yeah. Finally you help yourself. Even the knowledge that you are... See, I do a lot of gratitude this thing, and one of the things I'm grateful for every morning I read is that, look, I'm financially independent. In the sense that I have enough money to live my life. And then I had, it's not only that, not only I'm a taxpayer, I have enough that I'm able to help this person to the... And I feel good every time I remind myself that I'm able to help people. And when I help, I tell you, I just now put on the Facebook only, just yesterday I put, just think, imagine, you love mangoes. You love mangoes, but you don't eat mangoes. You know why? Because when you don't eat mangoes, your spouse and your children can get more to eat. So that is love, or that is... and a mango is only a metaphor for good things in life. Mango or chocolate is only a metaphor for good things in life. So I conclude by saying that thus giving good things in life to others is a sure source of happiness. You are giving something if I give you something which I don't like, which I don't want. Now we say I gave my old shirt away. You are not really giving, you are getting rid of your clutter. Yeah, like every morning you go to the toilet, you are not giving anything, you are getting rid of your clutter. Frankly, I remember when I was joined the bank first, we were having lunch together, we have a mess there, and this lady officer was working with me. She said some dish came, some item, some sweet dish. Hey, you want this, you take it, I don't like it. Then I told her, yeah, but very frank, I don't like it, you take it. I said, ma'am, give me something which you like. So don't mistake giving with this, getting rid of things. Give something which you like, you will feel it. You want that shirt, but you give it to somebody else. Okay, so spread that. Then you just see what will happen to your image. And see how much peace and tranquility and serenity and richness you will feel in life. You see, as we say, we earn a living by what we get, but we earn a life by what we give. So giving is very important. Now these are a couple of things I'll tell you which I do. I know you laugh at it, it looks ridiculous, but try it, those of you are sincere about it, improving your self-image. We'll come to that, yeah. Take care of your health. I was coming to that point. It's very important. Take care of your health. And in particular, make sure that you are trim and in good shape. Slim, trim and fit,
Thank you.
Like me, okay. Okay. I tell you, there have been studies, when you're fit, no, you automatically feel. Same thing, your posture is very important. Always walk erect, look straight, carry yourself well, don't slump, don't slouch. You see, your posture should always convey enthusiasm, vibrancy, energy. Yeah? So coming to your point, you said be fit. Yeah, it's very, very important. There are people who have reported obese. You understand obese people? Obese people have reported tremendous improvement in their self-image when they got back into shape. They felt it. They felt so much better, so much buoyant, so much hopeful, so much optimistic. Okay? So it's very important that you take care of it. It's a good point. I was coming later to that, you brought it out. Okay, fine. Even people, not only apart from obese people, people who undergo, what is that they call it, plastic surgery. People who undergo plastic surgery also start feeling better. The other thing is you can be like him if you are matured enough. Accept your reality. Then I'm getting old, my hair will become grey, I'll lose hair, etc. But plastic surgery to get rid of awkward teeth and certain other things, it makes a lot of difference here. How you look externally impacts your self-image, how you feel inside. I was combining this health with, again, take care of health and then dress at all times to look your best. Your external demeanor affects your internal. See, when you look good, you feel good and you act good. Even other people respect you more when you are well dressed. And that also increases your self-image. And your performance goes up, along with keeping trim and fit and being healthy, etc. So all that will come under one thing. I put it under looking good. Yeah? But yeah, that's a very good point and well taken. Okay. Now, I was telling two small exercises which I do often. I should do it daily, but I sometimes forget to do it. I know you laugh at it. But stand in front of a full-length mirror. Yeah, look at yourself. If you want to laugh, you can laugh. Because laughter, okay. I would say just simple. Say loudly to yourself 3 to 5 times. I like myself. I like myself. Okay. Next is stand there, hug yourself, and say I love myself. See any of these, and actually feel it within you. That's important. That is accepting yourself. I like myself. No ifs and buts about it. That's very simple. I'm not using I like myself as I am, etc. No. Use simple words. I tell you, simplicity is the height of maturity. If you can say something in simple way, it means that you've really understood that. In a very simple way. I tell myself that I'm a very lovable person. Nothing more. I love myself. That is one part. And the other is I'm a lovable person. So do that. Whichever other things that you want, you can do that. Fine?
You can say anything, what you like.
What you like. Yes, your choice. Yes. Okay. Now, can you do a small exercise? Every time you succeed, do a small exercise. Do a small exercise. Will you do it with me?
Yes, yes.
Let's say you achieved something. Okay, what will you do? Put your right hand forward. Right, huh? Everybody's got a right hand, no? Okay. Close it like that. Elbow, bring it back, and say, Shabash. Well done.
Well done.
Acknowledge your successes. We tend to ignore that. We tend, there's a story, like a speaker like me, I come, I tell you a joke. You all laugh because it's a very good joke. Again, after 1 minute, I tell you the same joke. Again, you laugh, but now not so loudly. Then again, after 1 minute, I tell you the same joke. Now your laughter becomes less. By the time the 4th or 5th time comes, you stop laughing and say, what is this fellow? Yeah. Then I turn to you and say, if you cannot laugh at the same joke every time I tell you, then why are you crying about the same thing which happened years ago? See the point? It's over now. Why are you crying over a sad thing? When you cannot laugh at a humorous thing more than 3 or 4 times, why are you crying over things? Okay? So, we tend to remember our failures. Your failure is just to learn the lesson from it and move on in life. But success is keep it, because that will make you a success orientation person.
As a feedback.
Yeah. Feedback and success oriented, no? You feel that yes, I've done it. I'm acknowledging your success. I do it for small things. The first time I send an email, I congratulate myself. The first time I send a message on Facebook, I congratulate myself. I'm telling you. For me, it's a big achievement. For you, it may be just everyday affair. But for me, it's an achievement. But what has happened is that because of that, now I've started blogging also. See, step by step, how to upload, how to download, and all those things which will look so unimaginably difficult for me. I could not even understand that language. But now they're becoming more and more familiar, easier. Okay, so it's very important that you do that. Then I should have started this. Every day do something that makes you happy. However busy you might be, whatever your problems in life may be, do something that makes you happy. I tell you, I don't go to sleep without reading at least 15 minutes at night, however tired I am. Read something which I like, something which takes me away from my... Take care of everything, take care of your parents, take care of your children, take care of your job, take care of everything, etc. is there. It is raining also, you're tired also. Or listening to music, or going for a walk. I used to do watching sports on TV. Each one has got his own life. Listening to, I love to listen to talks, good talks. Brahma Kumari, J. Krishnamurti, what is that, Art of Living Fellow, everybody. So I'll do it. There's not a day when I don't get up and do for at least 5-10 minutes something which I like very much, plus that 1 hour walk, and every night something which I like, something which makes me happy. Okay, so make it a point to do that. Yes, great. Likewise, next thing is that this is important. Always treat yourself well. Always treat yourself well. We don't treat ourselves well. Somebody jokingly said, if only you treat all your friends the way you treat yourself, you will have no friend in the world. Yeah. We treat ourselves so badly. Okay. What do I mean by treat ourselves? See, I have advised some people, whatever you are earning, don't wait to meet all your obligations and then if some money is left, you spend on yourself. You decide a figure beforehand. Maybe 5%, maybe 10%, and take it out for yourself. You will have enough money to meet all your other commitments and all your other responsibilities. Okay, I'm not saying take out money for alcohol, etc. No, that way, but take. And what do you do with that money?
It can.
If you want to, yeah. So, and then use that money, give yourself a party, buy a book which you like, buy some cassettes which you like, go to some good restaurant, treat a friend, whatever it is. Okay, anything that makes you feel nice, spend, and believe that you deserve that. You see, most of us believe that we don't deserve. Yeah. We start feeling guilty when we spend money on ourselves. We start feeling guilty when we are having a good time. Because we are so much used to suffering, sorrow, being left out, being rejected, that we are uncomfortable. Some people are very happy when they are unhappy. Yeah. Because they are very familiar with that, They are very familiar with that. It is a home ground. You see? You used to it. Correct. Very good. Okay. It's a payoff. Okay. Then, see, I had this problem. I'm telling you myself now. Next point which I'm telling. I could never allow myself to relax. If I'm sitting on Sunday morning doing nothing, I would feel, what am I doing? I would start feeling guilty and then create work for myself. Over the years, no, you relax whenever you need to and whenever you feel like relaxing. You see, the author was written the book Importance of Living, Chinese author. He says, if you can spend an afternoon doing nothing, then you have understood the meaning of life. He rates that as the highest achievement, that I can sit and do nothing. So relax. Whenever you feel the need to relax without feeling guilty. And if I relax, actually I'm talking about 20 years ago when I would relax, for next 4 days I used to berate myself. I wasted Sunday morning. Today I relax and I can relax. Yeah, everything is a plant of slow growth. It's everything is simple, but simplicity is not easy. And lastly I would say is that, I always tell this, use affirmations and visualization.
What?
Affirmations and visualization. Okay? So, talk encouragingly to yourself about yourself, to others about yourself, and say strong, affirmative, positive statements to yourself, and see yourself as a happy, relaxed person with high self-image. Okay? Because every success is created twice. First in the mind, and then in reality outside. You see? And as I say, see what you want and get what you see. So see what exactly, have a clear picture in your mind as what you want, and then you get what you see. Okay? Use your power of imagination to increase your self-image. So I think I must have given you about 20 points.